Yeah, a long time ago now when you think about it. When I started playing, why I started playing was just purely for the enjoyment and the love of it. I loved playing with my friends and the local football team, and my older brother as well. He kind of got me into it as well, along with my dad. So I wouldn't say there was a specific moment. As when I was growing up, I didn't have female role models, so it was always difficult to picture myself there. But at the same time, I didn't stop myself from daring to dream, if that makes sense, in terms of me wanting to be a professional footballer. My brother and my dad, my whole family really, they were always really supportive. The generation of football I kind of grew up in, you were the only girl in a boys' team, so that was always quite nerve-wracking. Like, what are the boys going to think? Do you get that respect for them? So it was, challenging, but I think even to this day, I kind of show I've got that resilience to kind of keep pushing and, don't really let anyone get in my way in terms of what I want to do. So I guess those early moments for sure kind of made me the player I am today. Yeah, it's funny because when I look back on my journey as a player, one of my first games I saw on TV was an Arsenal women's game. It was like one of the one games on a year, which was an FA Cup final. I think they were playing against Everton at the time, and I remember a couple of Irish players playing in it. So yeah, I just that was my first moment to be like, that would be amazing, like proper Arsenal strip, like they won obviously. And yeah, I think that embedded in my subconscious to one day I want to be representing Arsenal Football Club. So when the call came eventually, many years on, it was a no-brainer for me to sign here. Yeah, it was very different to what it is now in terms of the women's football as a whole. So I've seen a lot of improvements from the club's point of view, on and off the pitch, how we've continued to build and kind of be at the forefront of women's football. But ultimately, when I came here, I was in a team and a changing room full of legends of the football club. Emma Byrne, Alex Scott, Farrah Williams had just signed as well, Casey Stoney was here, Rachel Yankee. There were so many players that had so much experience, so I was kind of just like a kid trying to take it all in and learn from my teammates at the time. So, but also with that, that responsibility, they taught me what it meant to be a player that represents Arsenal Football Club, and you feel it when you wear the shirt, what that represents, and how we have to be competing for all competitions we're in and winning games. So yeah, I try to continue to kind of live that and breathe that every day, and teach the younger kids now coming through what that means.
McCabe's cross, and it's turned in. 1-0 Arsenal. Mariona Caldente with her second Champions League goal for the Gunners.
Yeah, you could say I play many positions, to be honest with you. Yeah, look, I think came over as a winger and started my early 20s as like a really attacking sort of winger. I think being Irish, you've got that defensive mindset embedded in you from a young age as well. So I'm quite honest when it comes to being on the pitch. I'll always do the hard work and the hard yards for my team and my teammates. So I think it was Joe Montemuro at the time saw an opportunity for me to play at left back, and I done all right, I guess. So he kept playing me there, and I think it just developed even further. I've got a lot of energy to give, and getting up and back and defending, and trying to create goal scoring opportunities as well. He's seen those qualities in me, and I guess it's kind of stuck. But definitely in the last few seasons, I've been here, there and everywhere when it comes to playing position. But it's something I enjoy. I love the challenge of a new position, and I'm willing to be there and give it 100% for my team as well, of course.
There is going to be a couple more changes for Arsenal. But first they'll have to wait as the ball comes in. What a clearance! What a clearance that was in the end from McCabe. Brilliant defending. I
love the challenge of it, so if someone's given me an opportunity to do something I haven't done before, you take on board what the basics are of that and try to do it to the best of your ability, and then from then on, then you can, once you've got that foundation work in that position, then you can kind of build from there. So yeah, loved it, and yeah, I guess I wasn't too bad at it, seeing as I'm still playing there. I guess seeing everything from, because you're in the back line, you see everything in front of you. So I'm a big communicator on the pitch, so I think my communication skills kind of come out in terms of organising for pressing, defensively as well. And then the ability to read the game, whether you can join the attacks or when you know you have to stay. So it's just a different kind of area of the pitch that you have to read the game from. For me, joining the club was one of the proudest days of my life, really. It's something you always dream of, so to get the opportunity to finally do it was amazing. I've got to give the winning the title a mention, because that was an incredible season from us as a whole squad and backroom staff as well. It was a really special day, and I guess all the trophies, you know, and you say 200 appearances. I just want more now. I want more of that, and I'm hungry for that, and I know the squad of players are as well. And like I said, when you're wearing the Arsenal shirt, you know what weight that carries, and we want to be making sure we're competing on all fronts this season.
Frustrated, she thinks that hit the Juventus player, and look at this for a bit of build-up. That pass from Katie McCabe is delicious.
It's incredible. It's really indescribable. It's just in that moment you're walking out and you get the goosebumps when you hear the roar, and even the song North London Forever as well, when you're in the huddle with your teammates where you're about to go into a battle with, and then you've got a stadium full of 60,000 people that are right behind you on the charge as well. So it's something I absolutely love, and you'll never get sick of that feeling when you walk out. Even when I'm going to watch the men's first team games play, like when you're a part of the crowd, then how different it is, and you're trying to uplift the team that's on the pitch. So it's it's a fantastic feeling. I know myself and the girls absolutely love it, and as a team and as a squad of players and as a whole club as well, we've worked really hard to get to that point where we are playing there regularly, so we've got to enjoy it as well.
Kumar Guy again, still over. Linarsson Morgan trying to win that back, and that's what Arsenal have managed to do. Williamson, Linarsson Morgan! Oh, what a brilliant goal! Arsenal level in wonderful fashion.
We were so close in the season previous to that, reaching the semi-finals, to then ultimately having no Champions League football was a real sucker punch. And to wait a year to then try get back into the competition, it's a tough one mentally, because yes, you're hurt, you're trying to figure out as to what we could have done better, but football is so quick. The next game is coming in like 2-3 days, so we had to kind of park it and move on as quick as possible, but also learn from it very quickly too. And I think having that feeling and going through that kind of low moment together as a team really made us hungry. We've got the skill set, we know how to play football. It's just exciting now, and we always just want to give the fans the best games we can. The Champions League is a pinnacle, right? It's the big one in Europe, and I guess there's the familiarity of playing in the UWCL, and you know the teams and you know the opposition a little bit more. But when you're playing in the Champions League, I think your concentration levels have to be even more on point than in the league games at times, because you don't know the opposition as well. You don't know the opponents you're coming up against. And there's always those tricky games, heavy away days, new stadiums, and it's enjoyable though. It's how you look at it. It's how you have that mental approach to it, and the challenge of it as well. So it's something that we relish as a team, and we'll be united obviously going into those games. I think yes, I've been successful in many aspects, but I'm still as hungry as ever. I want to continue to win trophies with this football club. We all do as a team. Yeah, but it's all about trophies, and getting this club up to where it should be. And we want to keep it that way. We want to keep pushing and keep competing. And we've for sure got the squad to do that. For me, sometimes when I'm having a bad day, or it's a tough day out on the training pitch, it's just remembering why you started in the first place, and it's having a smile on your face and playing a game that you enjoy, and don't take yourself too seriously at times, because I know I can as well. So yeah, relax and enjoy it, enjoy the ride.